Hello everyone, Bill Molyneux with a Bill Molyneux basement update. What's going on with my video channel? All right, this is what we're going to do for both channels, Bill's Wargame World and Bill's History World. I'm going to work on a documentary type video. I think I'm doing it 3 parts, 15 minutes, 3 times of Donald Featherstone. Donald Featherstone, for those of you who don't know, is I consider the father of miniature wargaming, with H.G. Wells being the grandfather of wargaming. Donald Featherstone wrote over 80 books on military history and miniature wargaming. He was also a veteran of World War II. So, Battles for Model Soldiers, one of the first books that came out, wargaming. I'm just flipping through some different books. Donald passed away before YouTube and a lot of media was out there. So there's very little out there on YouTube about Donald Featherstone. And as I talk to different miniature wargamers of the younger generation, even this past weekend, people don't know who he is. Tank battles in miniature. Don knew a lot about tank battles. Um, so of his 80 books, it looks like I have 74 of them. And I know for a fact the Long Bowman book I let someone borrow a decade ago, and I don't think I'll ever see it again. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be compiling a batch of pictures of Donald's work and ideas, and I've reached out to several other authors that are still alive, very prominent in the world. We Howard Whitehouse. He has written several books and pamphlets and wargaming books. Had some beers with Howard, a great guy, and he did a lot with Donald Featherstone. And this week I'm going to do a Zoom call with him and get some stories from him. Several people from some different Facebook sites have sent me stories. In fact, I'm looking forward to tying in the stories I'm receiving from the people on Facebook to specific books. I'm also incredibly grateful. Mr. Ian Knight, famous author and historian of the Anglo-Zulu War. I have a ton of his books also, but he has also sent me some stories of his talks with Donald Featherstone. I think it's important to make sure future generations of both historians and miniature wargamers know the contribution that Donald Featherstone put forth in the hobby of miniature wargaming and also for military history. And sadly, I think he's being forgotten about because he passed away before the world of media really was out there. So that's my plan. So all this next week, I may not be producing so many videos because I'm going to be compiling a script and pictures. So I hope you'll watch my other videos, but you may not see anything go up this week. Other than Tuesday night, I will be at the Civil War Roundtable in Baltimore, Maryland. Author Scott Mingus, famous author and historian of the American Civil War, will be talking about his book of the American Civil War for General Billy Smith, I think it is. And we'll be able to video that lecture, and I'll have that video up Tuesday or Wednesday. So we have football in America. If you're watching this and you're in New Zealand or United Kingdom, we have American football games this Sunday. While watching football, I'm going to be downloading pictures and getting my tribute video for Donald Featherstone together. A lot of people said do it in 3 15-minute segments. So I'm going to do the early life of Donald a little bit and the beginning of his books, the midsection, and then lastly, the ending and the date he passed. And I'm really going to try to include the different stories that you all have sent me the best that I can. And that's it. I'm just a guy that's trying to produce little YouTube videos And of course, everything I make, I donate back to a historic site. So, Goober the Traveling Bear and I had a very busy this weekend at the National Army Museum in Fort Belvedere. I hope you enjoy all those videos. Don't forget the Bill's History World and Bill's Wargame World. Please subscribe. All the monetized money goes to a charity. And right now it's going to save Weiss Fork Battlefield in Kinston, North Carolina. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, be kind, be courteous. And Howard Whitehouse, famous author, I'm looking forward to a Zoom call with you the next day or two for your exciting stories of Donald Featherstone. Thank you, everyone.